Smai Pawb, Sudaki. Hello everyone, how are we all? Well, I did a couple of videos the other day, which you will probably have already seen by now. One was my haul, and the other one was the Rainbow of Thanks. Oh, shush phone. Yeah, Rainbow of Thanks cards that I did, and looking at the new in colours. And then when I was getting ready to go to the Bryn Mine show, where I was having a stall where I was selling stuff, I picked up this box and I thought, oh, I wonder if that's a kit that I've not finished, or if it's just an empty box. It's been sitting on my desk for ages, and I picked it up and I thought, oh, well, it's got stuff in it, so it must be half finished. No, I opened it up and found this, and I thought, oh my goodness, I've had that for ages. It's the new, I say it's the new, I mean it's probably yonks old now, the Painted Skies kit. So I thought, oh, I better do a video about that. So here I am doing a video about it. So I am assuming, because I can't see any ink spots or stamping block, that it's a non-stamping one. So let's get into it, if we can get into it, and see what we've got, and I'll put a couple of the cards together. So we've got, at the bottom, we've got our instructions. We've got a little bag with Stampin' dimensionals, oh, and strips. So we've got some mini Stampin' dimensionals, and these which are strips. Oh, and some little sequins. There's a little sheet of these punched decorative bits. So the pink one is a sort of a rhomboid, and the orangey one is just a long rectangle banner sort of thing. Right, let's put that bag over there, that will come in handy. So here are the envelopes, which for a change, this is very unusual, they're all completely plain. So how many have we got? 2, 4, 6, 9. Lovely. So there's 9 cards in this kit. Oh yeah, if I look at the instructions, I can see that there's 3 different designs and 3 of each. So yeah, I'll put those there. Then what else have we got? We've got some die cut arches. Let's try and do one of them rather than try and do all 3 of them. Is there 3 or is that 2? There's 2 there, so that must be the 3rd one. So without look, oh no, I was going to say without looking, I'm not sure if the arch is going to be used or the frame, and I think it's the frame. So let me just, oh come on, oh these are quite well attached still. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a really subtle texture on this. I don't think, no, I can't, it's not showing up on the camera as far as I can see. There's a very subtle texture on this. So you get 3 of those and all those, and if these aren't being used in this, then you've got them for something else. And then I've got 3 which are this shape. So they're that shape, or I suppose, are any of them landscape? Normally you get one of them landscape, but no, they look as they're all portrait. So it's going to be the frame again, that one. So let's put these 2 over there, because I know I shall use those. And then the 3rd one is, I don't know what you call this shape, but it is, I suppose it's a rectangle with the corners chopped off. So again, that's that one. So you get 3 of each of those. Put those in the box. Then there are some die cut sentiments, and so far I can only see the German and the French ones. Oh, here we go. Sending a little sunshine your way. Thanks for keeping me afloat. And time to celebrate. And then also in German, French and Dutch. So there's 3 sheets of those. And I think I will only need 1 of those for now. Then there are the card bases. Oh, hang on, no, there's more. Oh, I see, that's that one. Oh! Oh! Oh, right, I was thinking they were just plain boring old card bases, but no. I mean, that's gorgeous, but when you turn it over, you find that you've got this. So these are obviously cards that... Let's get a bone folder on that. So they end up looking like that. So they're is it called a trifold, even though there's only 2 folds? Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but yes, they look like that. So there's one with this beautiful sunset and the palm trees. And then this one, oh, they've all got have they all got palm trees? Oh no, they haven't all got palm trees. Or no, I'm looking at the same one. 1, 2. Right, so that's that one with palm trees. Then there's this one, which has a lighthouse. I do like a lighthouse. I've always fancied the idea of living in a lighthouse. It's probably not something I will ever do now. So yes, this one has got a beautiful sunset. Is it a sunset? Or is it a sunrise? Could be a sunrise. Anyway, it's got this lighthouse on it, so that's that one. And then the third one, put those 2 away, and those 2 away. This one has waves on it, and now I'm fairly sure that that is a sunset, because you tend to get the redder skies like that on a sunset, whereas I think that is more of a sunrise, and that is a sunset, I would say. So yeah, so you get the waves on this. Okay, looks like I'm going to make all 3 cards then, because they're all very different. So I'll leave, no, I don't need that because there's no stamping, is there? So I don't need that. That can be recycled. I will need my pickup tool for the sequins. And let me tell you what the coordinating colours are. Well, there's a lot in here. So you've got Balmy Blue, Blueberry Bushel, Crushed Curry, Flirty Flamingo, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Hydrangea Hue, Melon Mambo, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, Real Red, Strawberry Slush and White, it says. So yeah, that's everything that is on the list, so that's good. So the first one, oh, is the one with the waves on it. So it tells you to, oh, have I folded them the wrong way? No, I folded them the right way. That makes sense to me. Then I need Time to Celebrate. And one of the orangey die cuts. And they suggest that I use the mini dimensionals. So 3 on here, 1 at each end, and 1 in the middle. And then one of these at that end. Make sure I get it right on the edge. Yep, and then 1 on that bit and 1 there. So that's that, and then the other thing that I need is one of the frames, and it's the one with that will match up with that, so I'm assuming then that goes on top of that. Yes. Okay, so put that there, make sure I've got it the right way around, get the texture on the right side. So that's the textured side. Yeah, and that's the plain side. So that is the side that the strips go on. So it tells me to put them like so. So this one goes right across the middle at the bottom. Can you see that? No, you can't, because my camera is doing its thing again. Right, there we go. So I've put the first one at the bottom, more or less right in the middle, slightly more gap that side than that. But then it says to put one here up to the top, and one here abutted against that one across there, and then another one more or less in the middle there. Okay, so this then needs to go on top of this, and what I'm going to do is flatten it out slightly so that I can where's my little jar? There we go. Put these bits in my little jar. These bits are not so bad. They're not like, I don't know, the backings of the little well, the larger size dimensionals tend to stick to everything, but these longer strips tend not to stick quite so much. Right, so, and I need to make sure I've got it the way up that they say it should be. Okie dokie, so here we go. Now I'm going to match this up, or line it up, so that, there we go. Now, I can't quite work out where the orange bit goes. Oh, yes, I can see. I can see. So then the orangey bit goes about there. I'm going to put it just above the sun, the actual sun bit. And then the time to celebrate. Now that's going to go across there. So actually what I need to do with this is put a second small mini dimensional on this end one, because there's already dimensionals on this bit, and then there's dimensionals on this bit, so this bit will be sort of sagging a bit. So I've just taken the backing off that one, and I will get this, oops, so that it sits right on the top. There we go. They don't tell you to do that, but it just makes sense to me. Okay. And then that goes across like that. There we go. There we go. Quick and simple. And then you can write your whatever you want to write inside. That is gorgeous. And these match up with the oh, what are they called? The new, oh, here they are. They're similar to the Scenic Coast, so you could make your own. Yeah, they're all quite similar to this, and they've got stunning sunsets. Yeah, that one looks Yeah, that one looks very similar. So I'm going to put those away. I mean, what you could do even is, if you've got those papers as well, is not to actually add this extra dimension of frame onto the front. Just do them as they are with the sentiments on them. Keep the frames and the die cuts from these bits and make some of your own cards using the other paper. I'll see what I do with the next one. So let's have a look, see what the next one is. So I don't think they need the frames really. Right. Oh, lighthouse next, to do like a lighthouse. So I'm not going to do the frame on this one. I'm just going to do the thanks for keeping me afloat. That's the great thing with these kits. You can do you can do it to suit yourself, which I am. And I think I'm going to use those frames. Pardon me. Oh, one thing I have forgotten to do is the gems. I'll do all the gems together at the end, which is my way of saying, oops, I forgot. I'm not really following the instructions as to where to put these mini dimensionals on this one. I'm just putting them where I think they are needed. So that's that one. So this is going to be even quicker. And I'm sure there'll be people online who will show you other ways that they've used this kit. So thanks for keeping me afloat. Just goes there. Yeah, I'm not even going to do the frame because I don't think it needs it. You could, if you wanted to, if you open it right up, put this on top of some paper and maybe put some masking tape or some sticky paper or something across here. You could use your blends and just go around the edges in one of the colours, probably one of the blue colours I would have thought would look good. So what have we got in blues? We've got Night of Navy, Hydrangea Hue, or Highland Heather would look good with that, or Blueberry Bushel, that's the other, and Balmy Blue. Well, yeah, maybe a Blueberry Bushel would look nice around the edge of that one. So yes, I might think about doing that. So that's that one, and yeah, I'm not going to put the frame around that. And then the last one is this one, and again I'm not going to put the frame around it, just going to do it as it is. And this needs one of the pink ones, and then Sending a Little Sunshine Your Way. So let's put the dimensionals on the back. Where do they show me where to put them? So 3 across the middle of this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How many languages can I say 1, 2, 3 in? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's oh, I used to be able to count to 10 in Japanese, and no, it's gone. Can't remember that. Okay, so this goes down. Oh, that's good. That goes behind that. Let's see if I can put it there. As long as I can open that. Yep. So I put it right near the bottom, but it's probably too far near the bottom. Now this one again, I'm going to have to put 2 on top of each other on this bit, So take the backing paper off. And line that up. And then 2 on the bottom. And then, oh, that one I haven't put on quite straight. Never mind, it'll have to do for now. Nobody will know once it's on. Okay. Right, so sending a little sunshine your way. There we go. So, again, very simple, very easy to do, and yeah, I'm going to use those frames, some of that other paper. So now I'm going to bring the 3 cards together and put on the gems. Now what do I want? 2 small ones and a large one, so let's get the large one. See if I can see where they go. Really, there's no rules and regulations as to where you can put them. They give you an idea of where to put them. So just put them where you want them, really. I'm going to put one down there. So that's that one with 3 gems on. And then we'll do the lighthouse next. Where does it suggest? No, okay. And is that a big one and 2 small ones again? Yeah. Big one. Do the big one down here, I think, and 2 small ones. One there. I might do one over there. So again with the sequins on, you can see the light shining off those. And then this one with the waves. Again, 1 big one and 2 small ones. That's sort of suggesting I put them over there-ish. Oh yeah, 1 there. And then 2 little ones. There. I'm going to put 1 there. And put 1 there. Right in the middle of the waves. So there we have it. Yeah, it's all right with that frame on, but really it doesn't need it, I don't think. So yeah, I'm going to be able to use those frames with the what's it called again? Coastal Scenic Coast. So I shall have to do that. I shall make a few cards with that and show you what I've done in another video. So I think that is it for now. I shall line those up so you can see them all with the instructions. Shall I try and do them the right way round? Waves, lighthouse, palm trees. So there we go. Another video. I'll see. Oh dear, I can't speak now. Put my teeth in. Hwyl am y tro.